Hello everybody, DF here, and we are back with more Nancy Drew, this time, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. Yeah, I'm kind of going out of order here. Like I said, I only have 4 of these Nancy Drew games right now, and this was voted on by the patrons. But if you guys want to be able to vote on future gameplays, then just go to patreon.com/DisneyFanatic2364, and if I get enough patrons, then maybe I'll be streaming these live as soon as I figure out how to do them. For now, we're just gonna see how we do. So I have not played this game before. We just did Secret of the Old Clock. I haven't played this game at all. It's just been sitting in the box this whole time, and we're finally gonna play it. And I have no idea what's happening. I know it's some kind of haunted manor-esque kind of thing. So let's go! I love haunted manors!
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay Overview. Dear Ned, greetings from Jolly
we're going to England!
Although right now I'm not
I've been there.
sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my
I've been to
way
London.
Blackmoor Manor,
Oh, look, Phantom of the
where
Opera.
The daughter of one of our neighbors is living.
Ah.
His daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Pendleton, a British
Ah.
diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people
Hey,
at the manor with
I'm the
Linda
daughter
are
of a
Hugh's
diplomat.
aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is,
Oh,
ever since
hello.
Linda moved into the manor,
Dear
her
little
health
Jane.
has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am.
That little girl looks
about
nasty.
To be dropped off at a
Can't wait to hear what her voice
centuries-old
sounds like.
mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Did we ever seen it?
Night, miss. Good luck.
Oh my god. That was already bad. I know this game is famous for its bad accents, but well, I'm already creeped out. I remember reading something inside the box about poisonous plants. We get
Nancy.
Oh my god! That creeped me out already. Hello?
Who's there? Hello?
Great, we're not even 1 minute into the game and already freaking out. Help! Ah! What is that?
There's something out there.
Where, child?
Over there.
Maybe it's
I mean,
a were-child.
something was out there.
Come in.
Come in. You sound like an uppity Dolores Umbridge right now.
I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really
yeah,
did see something,
petite
Mrs. Drake.
amour.
I heard something too.
Something
People
about
are
love.
always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night. Especially you Americans.
I resent that.
Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Oh, okay. And this is the room that we're looking at in the tutorial. Oh, we got a phone. Cool. We didn't have this in 1930s. To make a call, enter the phone number and press OK. So you got home, Mrs. Petroff, and Ned Nickerson. Why don't we call Ned?
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Nancy.
Just wanted to let you know I got here safely.
So how's Blackmoor Manor?
A little on the spooky side.
And what has Detective Drew discovered so far?
Just calling to say hi. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
I mean, you gotta call your boyfriend when you're long distance. Okay, it's 6 o'clock right now. My cat just walked in. Hey! Okay. Don't make too much noise. Okay. So, we got this notebook. Oop. Even though I can't send emails while I'm in England, too expensive, I can use my cell phone to surf the web, which reminds me, I wonder if there is anything on the web about Blackmoor Manor. Talk to Linda. Yeah.
I'm finished with that.
Oh. Alright, so we can look on the web. Internet browser. Top screen. Click the search button. Okay, Blackmoor Manor. Okay. Blackmoor Manor. Blackmoor, Essex. Okay, in the United Kingdom. Built in the 12th century by a warrior named Randolph the Red. And definitely, he's some kind of Viking. Blackmoor Manor is one of the oldest residences in England. Randolph and his descendants came to be known by the ancient name for the area surrounding Blackmoor, Penvillin. The Penvillins have inhabited the manor ever since it was built. It was abandoned in 1650 after its owner was executed for witchcraft. Ooh. But by 1715, the Penvillins had moved back into the manor and reestablished themselves as a respectable, wealthy family, a reputation which remains to this day. Is that it? Okay. So, figure out where the conservatory is. Oh man, is that meant to be like Apollo riding his chariot, or is it Helios? Okay, also Anubis. They seem to have an obsession with mythology. Ooh. And let's see, Horus? Is that Anubis or is it Seth? Okay, well, these are very intricately decorated. Ooh. Oh, I see. And we can call the servants. Is that alarm gonna do something? Okay, cancel. Are we gonna be timed? Goodness sake. I hadn't even thought about that. Telescope.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
For a camera. Interesting. Okay. I guess we can explore. What's this? Uh-huh. Gemini, Corvus, Ursa Major, Hercules, Cassiopeia. Interesting. So, imagine that astronomy stuff's gonna... happen later. Okay, so that's our clothes. Nothing of interest there yet. So we're gonna figure out what the conservatory is. Oh. What is this? Oh, okay. I imagine we're gonna do that puzzle box later. For now, let's just follow... Oh, one of these things. I forget what you call them. Forget what you call them. Okay, can we get out of here? Oh, you gotta stop it first. Seem to have an obsession with different mythologies. It's very pretty. Oh, hello.
Oh, Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
Hello? I see, keys.
Come back later, please.
Is that the Anise? Hello. Okay.
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Actually, is that who we're here to see? Whoa! Hello?
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
So, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Well, I feel like... I feel like something really strange is happening.
How do we know this is really Linda? I'm calling it right now.
Could you be more specific?
Could I be more specific? Ah, the ace detective is grilling me for details.
I mean, what's going on with you?
I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy.
I call a doctor.
There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known.
What is this, Coraline?
That's everything you need to know. Now if...
Mummy, can I come in?
No. You're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter.
Oh.
She can be such a pest sometimes.
Hi, Gracie.
Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
That's not eerie at all. Well. I want to get out of here, like, right now. Please, let's go. How do we get out? Where's the door? Where's the damn door? Where's the damn door? I don't want to go here. I feel like... Okay. We haven't even gotten to the mystery part yet. I'm already creeped out. This is already way creepier than Secret of the Oak Clock.
This must be Mrs. Drake's room. Guess she's not in her room.
Should we go in? Or maybe later. Actually, can we talk to Mrs. Petrov here?
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petrov. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her.
We're not even sure if
that
it's
she
her.
told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin for her, she was perfectly fine.
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
That's what I want to know.
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like that?
Does she think she's a vampire or something?
Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
Where is Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter.
Yeah,
He'd
that's...
much rather be there with Linda. Although
what?
it's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
Maybe she's just not very happy with her marriage. Who knows?
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why.
Good to know.
Bye.
Okay. Let's... So, yeah. Yes, curse. Is that the little girl?
Oh, it's just a parrot. Polly want a cracker?
Not Polly! Lolo! Lolo!
Lolo, huh?
Lolo! Lolo! Lolo!
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
Lolo! 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 Lolo!
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Quiste rogavit, bene vidi vici, semper ubi sub ubi, mori
I'll take that as a yes.
Interesting.
Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away!
Aequinoctium vernum.
The longest day of the year is solstitium, the
Well,
summer
this is quite a
solstice.
chatty bird.
The shortest day is bruma, the winter solstice. Equinoctium vernum is a spring equinox. Equinoctium autumnalis is a fall equinox. Day equals night. Lulu's always right.
Okay.
Bye, bird.
Bob's your uncle.
Oh. Well,
Felicity, the door! The door!
I need the key.
okay. So figure out what the conservatory is. We didn't see the other side of the... Actually, Queen? Let's not, like, barge into people's rooms. Is this a conservatory, or... No, wait, this is my room. That parrot is pretty freaking me out now. Okay. I'm freaked out here. Okay, so what did I do? See if those star charts in my room can help me figure out how to open that little box. 2 words, web search. Okay, find out what's making all the weird noises in the upstairs hallway. Okay.
Check. Check.
Figure out what the conservatory is and talk to Mrs. Drake. Okay. Well, we got a lot of paintings here. Okay. Alright. Hello. Gargoyle there. I'm sure we'll figure those out later. Hello? Why do I feel like I'm gonna, like, walk into a murder trap at any point? Hello?
Wonder what happened in there.
Can you stay in the kitchen until the fire damage is repaired? Okay. What's with all the kitchen and fire damage? Oh. Is that where we came from? Ugh! These portraits are enough. Hello? Okay, this music's not helping. Okay, in recognition of Bridget Pemberlin, sponsor of the Essex Cricket Club. Well, let's look at that later. I want to find this conservatory. Oh, this is a conservatory. Hello. Okay, is there a way down? Okay. I was warned about the plants. Is there Mrs. Drake here? Hello.
All settled in?
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay.
Hey,
with us.
I can act
Since my
respectfully and
nephew
civilly.
Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you, but please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Okay. So yeah, what I was trying to say is my dad was a diplomat and sometimes he'd go away on business trips. But hey, his job also allowed us to live in other countries. Jeez, these voices. Okay.
Is anyone else staying here?
We do not have any permanent house staff, if that's what you mean. The Penvillans have always been self-reliant.
That's good.
We get on quite well without being continuously mollycoddled by a squadron of insipid, gossiping ne'er-do-wells.
That's actually kind of admirable,
we do have
but
two
not...
other house guests are Mr. Nigel Mukherjee, who is researching the Penvillan family history in the library, and Ethel Bossany, Jane's tutor.
Okay.
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Oh, Linda simply needs some time to adjust to her new living situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
This is the general European attitude towards Americans. That part's accurate. I should know. I lived over there for a while.
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us. There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate.
Okay.
I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Can you tell me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot. She must be over 80 years old.
80?
Please be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
Goodbye.
The pleasure is all mine, child. Who's hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
What's this?
Doesn't work.
Okay. Interesting. I'm getting out of here. That fly trap is making me nervous. Little shop of horrors. Little shop of terror. Call the cops. Little shop of horrors. No, 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 no. Alright. Oh, there's something in the... Another old clock, huh? More pictures here. Oh man, there's a lot here. Oh. Parrot and mouth. And the sun. Newman Lumen. Something about light? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Pergmentum exit. And this guy. Oh, is this the current guy? Okay. So, hello. What are you? And there's more here. What is with all the... Okay, I imagine these are all gonna be relevant later. Wait a minute. Didn't we see that, like, on the door there? Okay, I'm guessing you were some kind of astronomer. Okay, Okay, go see this Nigel in the library. Find out more about the stars. Figure out how to open. Okay.
I'm finished with that.
Hello? What are you? I'm gonna come to you later, because you seem kind of creepy. Oh. Did we go through this door? No, we didn't. Hello. Actually, let's talk to the little girl first. She might be in her room. Hello?
Hi. You must be Nancy.
Hello.
So pleased you're here. I'm Jane.
That face.
I know you've come to visit my
She looks like
stepmom,
Wednesday,
I'd
but
love it if you could
blonde.
Pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
Sure, Jane. What would you like to play?
Let's play this card game I found in your room. Actually, it's Bridget's room. I mean, it used to be her room. I mean, she died like 300 years ago.
Okay.
You can see a painting of her in the Great Hall. She's the one with the telescope.
Ah, lady astronomer.
Okay, so you have to match up a pair of constellations. I made all the matches in 40 tries.
40 tries?
Try to beat my record.
Okay, so it's one of these. Muska. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, that was fast. Lear, okay, Aquila, Cygnus. Ah! No, wait, it's Aquila and Aquila. Cassiopeia. Ah, there we go. Crater. There we go. Telescopium. Corona. Like the crown. Yeah, not the virus. Remember, this was made in, like, what, 2005, 2006? Great. Where was that? There it. Ah, Cygnus. Crater, and...
You beat my score.
Oh, I did.
Felicitations.
I wasn't even counting.
That was fun, but I'd like to ask you some questions.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Aw, I felt that. It's like she's been trying to call her Mummy. But it's like, I mean Linda.
Scene?
I think maybe it's because of the lady in black.
Who?
I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a hood. The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Not right now, but maybe later.
You can come in any time you want, even if I'm not here. I've got some really smashing things. I'm so happy you've come, Nancy. I hope you can make Mummy feel better.
I thought she was going to be portrayed as this bratty girl. Oh, that animation looks so weird. Oh, Aida.
I totally love that show. Isn't Brady Armstrong so dreamy? Total hottie.
Okay. 4 Petunia Highways. It's like a... Oh, hello.
Looks like you're learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that if you were the one who had to learn it.
Okay, so Brigitte Penvelin. Regular lessons from 6 to 2. Blah. Workbook. Okay, French and Latin. You know Latin, Science, math, English, Tale of Two Cities, and draw Brigitte's favorite star constellations. Brigitte, huh? Oh yeah, Brigitte. Lady she was mentioning. Who is that? I guess that's like her idol.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but it died.
When?
I don't know. I'd really rather not think about it, all right?
Just want to explore here. Hello.
That's my family tree. Ask me anything about anyone. Go on, ask me.
Who is Bridget?
Tell me about Randolph.
Randolph the Red, so named for his bright red hair, was considered a hero at the Battle of Poitiers. For his heroism, King Edward III awarded him with the lands in the region called Penvelin. That's how we got our name.
Okay, it keeps going. So who's Bridget? Keep mentioning her. There we are.
Tell me about Brigitte,
Brigitte,
the one
right.
born in 1759.
She never married and was bonkers for astronomy. She adopted her sister's son, Richard, who later got killed at Waterloo.
Interesting. Is that all you could tell me?
Who was Alan?
He was my grandfather, but I didn't know him because he died when I was little.
Hey!
I guess
I'm seeing
he was
my name on
nice.
here.
What do you know about Letitia?
Loves plants, hates noise. You can ask her about it. She's usually in the conservatory.
Ah,
with
so
her
that's Mrs.
plants.
Drake. Well, I'm sure that's gonna come in handy later. That looks a lot like the... Oh, monsters.
Nigel gave that to me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Real deal on mummies, witches, werewolves, and vampires. Werewolves, lycanthropy, University of Manhattan, since ancient times, the kind of savagery of wolves, both terrifying and all the humans. creatures were called werewolves. Were means man. Or man-wolves. So aren't we saying that there's a werewolf here? Sometimes lycanthropes also changed form at will. Sometimes mental factors brought about the transformation. Symptoms and durations of a werewolf's condition depend entirely upon the curse. General, victims who were destined to alter their form permanently usually appeared pale. Pale? Does she think and fatigue was frequent complaint, as well as weak vision, a dry tongue, and constant thirst. These symptoms usually accompanied or were soon followed by hair growth, especially on the face and hands. Fingernails grew long, and the eyes gradually changed shape and color. So, does Linda here think that she's turning into a werewolf? Linda the lycanthrope? Victim's personality also changed. Became increasingly ill-tempered and aggressive. Transformation grew more apparent. The victim usually went into hiding. Returned to society only satisfied its newfound appetite for human flesh. Uh-oh. For temporary victims who had changed their appearance at will, or who were involuntarily transformed by the sound of a wolf's nocturnal howl, or by a full moon, lycanthropic symptoms occur not over time, but quickly, almost instantaneously. They are forced to assume human form again at sunrise, either by shedding their hair, claws, and or fangs. Okay. The same phase, the shared skin. According to legend, those who voluntarily became werewolves attained the ability to change their form through sorcery. Involuntary lycanthropes were people who had been cursed by someone they had wronged, or had been bitten by, or born to a werewolf. Oh. Since there was no cure, and since most werewolves were thought to be immortal, these unfortunate beings were compelled to lead dark, desperate lives until they were felled by a fatal wound or to the brain or heart, and they could only be destroyed by a silver bullet as a modern embellishment. Okay. Why? Reasons for lycanthropy. Psychology plays a significant role. Okay. Most far from being a universal phenomenon, said people spread tears of werebears, were-tigers, were-crocodiles, whichever animal's most feared. If you can't beat them, join them. Okay. More important. Okay, and the werewolves in their minds at least. Convinced that they have been cursed, they present all the physical symptoms of lycanthropy and often behave violently. Because they fully believed that they had become werewolves, they acted like werewolves. As a result, the people around them treated them like werewolves, which only reinforced their delusion, thus trapping them in a vicious circle. This psychological disorder was no doubt prevalent in the Middle Ages, when belief in sorcery, curses, and creatures such as werewolves was commonplace. Power of suggestion cannot be underestimated, especially in places where education is minimal and superstition passes for true. Instances of lycanthropic disorder are rare in modern times, although it is possible that many cases go unreported due to misdiagnosis or familial embarrassment. Okay.
This phone number just might come in handy.
Okay, we will remember this. Oh wait, there's something else there. Apparently, okay.
It would be rude to use it now.
An introduction to runes. Okay. I might want to take a picture out of this. Might come in handy later. Oh, there's more. Each rune represents a letter. But an object or being as well. Okay. As a result, only each rune is associated with specific characteristics or events, called a thela, and not only represents the letter O, it also means ancestral property, which can connote home, everything that is important to someone, security, support, experience, etc. Okay. Okay, so we looked at that. Freya's and Heimdall's and Tears. Okay, nothing else over here? Okay. Oh, hello.
I used that to make cakes for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty. Like, I would eat mealworms. Aren't you glad we don't have to use that thing to cook our food?
I saw the kitchen. What happened to it?
I guess you could say I had it, but it was Ethel's fault. She inspired me to study the oxidation rates of different kinds of cookie doughs. Only my snickerdoodle experiment got away from me.
I guess we're gonna have to...
Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
Oh, Look, I don't know what I'm making. I'm not gonna make random stuff. I could kill that bird. Okay. Hello?
Who's this?
That's my mum, my real mum. She's an opera singer. It's not like she's famous or anything, but she does live in Paris.
Divorce. Okay.
What is this book?
Don't know really. Ethel gave it to me. She said it belonged to my grandfather.
Is it in Latin?
Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute?
Hello? This is interesting.
Each of those cups seems to be associated with a Roman numeral.
Huh. Maybe I should take a picture of that. May I tell you what order to put the cups in? Okay, I thought maybe we were reaching for candies. Okay. Imagine all this is gonna become important later. Oh, Madame Butterfly. I get, because opera singer. Oh, hello.
That was written by Charles Penvillin way back in like the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
As the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw upon the strength of absent friends, and toast to their memories in happiness and wonder. With the stalwart heart of a knight, let charity be thy guiding angel. Stay firm in knowledge as a dedicated geometer. And fear not the ravage of Father Time. For, dear child, as you learn the lessons of folly, the secrets of this world shall dawn in thy soul. Interesting. What in the world is this? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Did that thing just look at me? Okay, so that's our exit door. I could have sworn those eyes just blinked. Can we go? Ah!
You
God, oh my
startled
God!
me. You must be Nancy. I'm Jane's tutor, Ethel.
That jump scared me. Okay.
How do you do?
Jane is very excited you're visiting. You're all she's talked about for the past week.
I saw Jane's lesson schedule. That's quite an unusual list of subjects.
Yes, well. I'm sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I need to go over some things with Jane.
Oh, I guess I'll be going then.
It was
That was
pleasure
a
meeting
weird
you,
way to
Nancy.
walk.
Our paths will cross again, I'm sure.
Okay. I met just as I got a feeling she wasn't really able to talk to me. On the wall in Jane's room. Okay. What I'd like to know is why. Saw some Roman numerals. Wouldn't hurt to know more about it. Maybe I should use my cell phone, do a web search. Okay. Very old pictures. Oh, I guess we're really checking the web. We're relying on the web in this game. Okay, so, what was her name? Jane. Yep, not that much has happened. So far, I've just been jump scared by tutors. Okay, what time is it? Should I order, like, dinner or something?
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'm supposed to call you if I want some food.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? You must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity
Hank
about
Marvin?
your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Bex and Posh. Just tell me what you'd like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked. Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Let's have bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash.
Rightio. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
No, I'll be eating alone, thank you.
All right, then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it might take a bit. But we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
Alright. Okay. That was interesting. Okay. Said the room I'm staying in. Okay. Our coat of arms. How to open that. Okay, so take our coat of arms. Take a really good look through.
Can't check that off till it's
Really?
done.
Ask Linda if she knows anything about the lady in black. Okay.
That's done.
Okay, go see this Nigel Moon. Okay, find out more about the stars. I'll do it later. I'm kind of holding off on a lot. He might not pick up.
This is Paliki.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Could I ask you some questions about lycanthropy?
I'm sorry, I'm about to leave for a seminar and I'm very busy. Besides, I've written 2 books and 12 articles on the subject. If you have questions, perhaps you should try reading one of them.
It's just that your writing makes you sound so knowledgeable that I felt compelled to talk to you.
Your attempt to win me over with flattery is as transparent as it is feeble. But it works. What do you want?
What do you consider to be the definitive signs that someone is turning into some kind of animal?
Symptoms are relatively subtle. A dry mouth,
My mouth is dry right now,
vision,
and I'm tired.
Reduced blood flow to the skin. Is this person pale?
Well, I'm not pale. I just spent the day at the pool.
I can't say. She won't let anyone see her. She just lies in bed all day behind this curtain.
And at night, what does she do at night?
I can't be sure, but I do know that I saw something outside the night I arrived. Some kind of animal. And when I asked to see my friend, I was told she was unavailable.
This sounds very promising.
You don't really believe she's turning into some kind of creature, do you?
Young lady, I believe the human mind is capable of far more than we can ever imagine. Pale skin, dry mouth, fatigue. The human mind is perfectly capable of causing the body to exhibit such symptoms, if it is so motivated.
What would motivate someone to turn into an animal?
Most lycanthropes are under a great deal of stress, due perhaps to the death of a loved one, marriage, divorce, relocation, that sort of thing. They're
Marriage and
emotionally
relocation.
vulnerable, which means they're particularly open to the power of suggestion.
Someone suggests they become a lycanthrope?
Not in so many words, of course. Somehow, they get it in their head that they're destined to take another form. They see something, they read something, someone says something to them. Somehow, they come to believe they're supposed to undergo a physical metamorphosis, and so, in their weakened psychological state, they do.
Are temper tantrums symptomatic of lycanthropy?
There are no hard and fast rules when it
I'm
comes
sorry
to
I'm so
lycanthropy,
quiet. I'm
or
so intrigued.
almost anything else, for that matter. But if someone believes that what they're changing into is irrational or has a bad temper, then they will exhibit irrational, ill-tempered behavior, especially if this is contrary to their former nature.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Interesting. What does this mean? Tempest? Fugit?
Looks like a piece is missing. I'd better stay inside. If I track mud in the house, Mrs. Drake will kill me.
This is where the library was, right? Oh, hello. There you are.
Ah, yes. Are you here from the
You
agency?
look creepy.
It's about time.
You're like Mr. Topham in the last game.
No, I'm Nancy Drew, a friend of Linda's.
How do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee. I'm researching the
Oh, is
Pendleton family.
is he
and
Indian?
Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvillans. Until now.
Why do you think that is?
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the
Family treasure.
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmoor beast.
Blackmoor beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors. They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvellyn, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvellyn secret.
There's a lot.
When I was walking up to the house, I saw something with red eyes that called out to me.
Really? How extraordinary. Are you sure it wasn't just jet lag?
Positive, and I heard it make this kind of growling sound.
Perhaps it was the cursed husband of Eleanor Penvellyn, prowling about the moors in search of lost
You're no help.
Who's Eleanor Penvellyn?
Eleanor Penvellyn, tried and convicted of witchcraft
we can always ask
in
Jane later.
1650. Quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex.
Eleanor.
It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the U.S. Lady Penvellyn was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
Tell me about the Penvellyn family treasure.
For centuries, the Penvellyns have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvellyns who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
Have you seen any runes anywhere in the manor?
You mean like Norse runes? No, I haven't. I don't really know much about them anyway. Dead languages aren't really my bag, you know.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Farewell.
Farewell.
I don't really care about you.
Fascinating piece, isn't it?
James
Penvellyn sculpted it in 1591, although it appears that wand was added at a later
Interesting.
date. He was quite a flamboyant figure and never married. But one day, a child appeared quite mysteriously in the castle, and he took her in as his own. That was Eleanor, and many of the townfolk believed her to be a changeling or fairy baby.
Interesting. What else is here? Hello, that's a face.
Viewed the door off.
Spasiba.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Penvellyn was a noted researcher in computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
I guess we'll find out from Jane.
Atiswe.
Merci.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Atiswe. It sounds like a lot like Atiswe.
Interesting. I'm researching Philippe Penvellyn, and it appears that many scholars believe he was a pirate. That would explain his source
You're
of
quite
wealth.
the nerd here. Law books.
I doubt you'll find much of interest in there. They're mainly law books. Charles Penvellyn was a prominent judge in the 16th century. Sad to say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas.
Okay.
Those manuscripts are very old and brittle. They date back to the 14th century. Odo Penvellyn collected most of them. His father, Randolph, and son Milo were rather more interested in military victories than in book
Now, if I was actually in this mansion, I'd be like, wow, this is very, very picturesque. Anything else? I guess we'll find out the password on the computer later. What's here?
Those are mainly Penelope Penvellyn's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was quite the libertine, even kept her maiden
Bold
name
in the
after
18th
her
century.
marriage.
Well, this is a pretty cool library. Okay, now what? Okay, so we were looking for What's her name? Okay, that thing is so creepy. Her coat of arms. Was this her? Lady with the telescope? Yeah, lady with the telescope. I'm going to take a picture of it because I'm probably not going to remember what it looks like. Maybe the words will become helpful later, too. Okay, internet browser. Healthy diet for parrots. What? Roman numerals at a glance. Wait, what? Yeah, 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, 500. In this system, 2 is expressed as... Yes, I know how it is. Anytime a letter representing a smaller number is placed in front of... I know how Roman numerals work. It's the 50s and 100s and 500s I can't remember. That's not what I was... Okay. Parrots in the wild eat a variety of foods simply because the food source that's available one day may no longer be available the next. If and when the... stands to reason parrots in captivity will thrive on a diet that offers a variety of fresh foods. 2. A healthy diet includes deep-colored vegetables. I'm not going to remember this. About 30% of diet. Quality proteins, such as non-fat dairy products, commercially produced mealworms and beans, additional fruits and vegetables, and whole grains, and nuts and seeds, about 10%. Never feed your parrot avocado, tea, coffee, chocolate, uncooked potato, or any kind of lunch meat. These foods can be toxic to our feather friends. Good to know.
Hi, Nancy.
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
I mean, have you seen a strange animal outside?
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling. But not like a dog howling, more like something human. I don't want to think about that. It's scary enough having to live in this gloomy place.
Do you think there's a treasure hidden around here?
I highly doubt it. I mean, if there were, wouldn't someone have already found it? When I asked Ethel about it, she said that it's the Penville name and heritage that should be treasured. Ugh.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull and Bones.
Oh.
My friend Hulga bought this for me. It's like Go Fish, but you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go first.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Do you have any spiders?
Sorry. Do you have any bats?
Dig. Do you have any spiders?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any zombies?
Go dig. Any haunted houses?
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Do you have any skulls?
Get out your shovel.
I remember that.
Do you have any tombstones?
Here you go.
Do you have any coffins?
Here you go.
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig. Do you have any skulls?
I remember spiders.
Go dig. Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any zombies?
Sorry.
I got a match.
Do you have any skulls?
Go dig. Do you have any tombstones?
Nada.
That's a match.
Any bats?
All yours.
Any bones?
Afraid not. A match? You're doing great. Do you have any zombies?
Dig. Any bones?
Get out your shovel. You got a
Well,
match.
I get another
Good
match.
for you. Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any tombstones?
Go dig.
I got a match.
Oh, there we
Do you
go.
have any zombies?
I
That's
win.
a lot of matches.
You won. Good job. Okay, the password for my grandfather's computer is on his coat of arms,
on his coat of
plain
arms.
as day.
Okay.
The lady in black you saw in Linda's room, did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but She was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I
Eleanor.
know it sounds weird. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
I should get going.
Come back soon.
Speaking of which... Eleanor.
What can you tell me about Eleanor?
Just that she was burned as a witch, but it wasn't true, and her father, James, died when he saw her die. And then the family fled to France. I don't want to talk about
You don't
this.
want to talk about a lot of things. Interesting. Who else was mentioned? Alright, how do we do this?
Do you mind if I make something?
Go right ahead.
Alright,
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, so how do we feed the bird? Do we feed the bird now? Oh, I haven't even looked at our tools. Nothing in there. Deeply colored vegetables, such as carrots, greens, peppers, and broccoli.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird. Hello.
How good are you at giving hints?
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
I could use a hint when it comes to that weird star box that's in my room.
Ding dong, sing along.
Brigitte's coat.
Brigitte's coat.
Oh yeah, the coat of
Be
arms.
sure to note. Pretty tune. Stars and moon. Favorite night. Your delight.
Bye, bird.
Don't leave me. I love you.
Okay. Alan's coat of arms. Which one's Alan, though? Oh. Is this Alan? Actually, let's figure out that Starbucks. Starbucks. I don't know. Some of these puzzles I don't really get yet. I'm sure we'll figure them out soon. That thing's really creeping me out.
That must be the food I ordered. Bangers and mash, huh? Looks
Yummy.
like sausages to me. This smells delicious. I'm stuffed.
Okay, so the food we ordered appears in bed. Good. So, Web. It's almost 9 o'clock, apparently. Why stars seem to move? To someone standing on the Earth as it makes its annual journey around the sun appears to move through the surrounding stars on a predictable path. That's called the ecliptic, and the 12 constellations, groups or patterns of stars as seen from the Earth through which the sun seems to pass are known as the zodiac. The planets also appear to move through the zodiac, and like the constellations, they have been named after Roman and Greek. Oh, okay. Alright, planetary zodiac symbols and planetary symbols. I'm taking a picture of this because I'm not going to remember it off the top of my head. Imagine if we did this before we had cell phones. I mean, I know the different gods. Okay, these and many other heavenly bodies appear from the sky. Okay, yes, it's 9 o'clock. As it is tilt, the angle of the sun relative to the equator varies through the year, so that no day or night is ever precisely the same length. Okay, yes. Astia and Bruma. Wait, how do we know what his coat of arms is? Uh-huh. Interesting. Oh.
Maybe I should take another look at Brigitte's coat of arms.
Yeah, let's look at the coat of arms. What did it say?
Wonder what goes there. Something fits in here, but what?
Interesting. Are we gonna have another passageway in the window seat? I'm still confused. So all I can think is, wait a minute. I'm looking around the room here. So yes, we see north, south, east, and west. But how? Okay, so that symbol is... It looks like Capricorn. I'm confused. So that's the lion. Okay, I'm gonna try something. If this one's on the north side, let's say he's red. And if this is on the west side, then... Oh. Blue. Is that it? I guess that didn't work. Oh, Pisces. I mean, how could I know for sure? There's more? Wait a minute. It doesn't say south, it says north and the number 5. It just don't add up! I don't get it. So far, I don't get it. I mean, that's not the number 5, that's an arrow. I'm not sure what's going on here. I mean, I'm confused. So, where is Alan's coat of arms? Which one is Alan? Oh. Okay. All right. The images on Edward's coat of arms are most curious. I'm very intrigued by what you learn. Good work. I can definitely see this as a bestseller, or should I say goodies? They don't have names on here. Hello? I remember that. prosperity, I think. I think I'm a little stuck here. Should we go to sleep soon? Mace is more interested in writing a bestseller than a serious... Okay. So we did sneak onto his computer. Now what? Which one's Alan? I mean, Alan was her grandfather, right? So it would have been, this guy. Serpent? Dragon? Wait a minute. I think I remember. It was one of the constellation... It looks like... Maybe I was mistaken. It looks like a serpent eating itself. Or Pergmentium exit. Well, I'm going to take a picture of this because I'm not sure what's going on. I'm a little lost here. I felt like the secret of the old clock was a bit more straightforward. Pergamentum exit. No? Serpent. Leo. Alright. I'm lost. I'm gonna put it here. Lost. Okay, well, can we ask Linda then? About the lady in black?
Guess she's not in her room.
Should we go snooping?
Guess she's not in her room.
The time has come for closing books.
Closing books?
Top of the morning to you, matey.
How about a hint?
Lulu hungry. Lulu want cake first.
A cake, huh? All right, I'll see what I can do.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird.
Linda? Is that the previous wife? Nothing of interest there yet.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but Jane told me about the lady in black.
What lady in black? Jane never said anything to me about a lady in black. That kid is so weird. I just don't get her.
Did you receive a note or something that's upset you?
I did receive something. But it's
What?
none
Call
of
me
your
over.
concern. You can't help me, and that's that. I'm sorry.
Linda, you have to give me a chance. Everyone is so worried about you. If you just tell me what's happened, maybe I could help.
Linda?
Linda? I made a promise to your mother and I plan to keep it. I'm here for you when you need me. Linda?
Yeah,
I'll be
let's go.
going now.
She doesn't want to be bothered. So, great. How do we get out of this creepy place? Can we talk to...
She's probably sleeping.
I guess... Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm stumped for the day. Seriously, though. Okay, Jane said... Help me figure out how to open that... I don't know. Ask Linda if she knows anything about the lady in black, then.
I'm finished with that. Can't
See if
check
those
that
star
off till
charts in
it's
my
done.
room can help me figure out... Okay, 2 words. Web search. I did. I'm trying to figure out what this is telling me. Let's see. Cassiopeia, Hercules, Corvus, Ursa Major, and Gemini. Oh! North, South, West, and East. On the equinox, Vernum, I'm not sure. Is there anything else that can help me here? Oh, Beast of Blackmoor. In 1557, shepherders reported seeing a creature with gleaming red eyes, the head and fur of a wolf, and the body of a human on the moonlit moors surrounding the Blackmoor estate in Essex County, England. The sightings continue off and on for decades afterwards, sometimes accompanied by reports of missing dogs, cats, and lambs. In 1650, when the owner of Blackmoor Manor was tried and later burned at the stake for witchcraft, the number of sightings skyrocketed. The beast continued to be spotted on a fairly regular basis through the mid-18th century, but after that was rarely seen. The last reported sighting was May 1990. Okay. Wonder if there's something else about the stars that can help me out here. The planets also appear. Okay, yes, but the only one I see... Wait. Gemini is represented by the Roman numeral 2. I don't know if that's relevant. The tilt of the Earth also results in spring. Okay. The sun at noon is halfway between its highest and lowest points in the sky, resulting in days and nights that are equal in length. How's this going to help? I don't know. Should we call somebody and see how this goes? Let's call home.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah. Bye, Hannah.
Well, can we call Ned?
Hello?
Hi, me again.
Hi, what's up?
You sure I'm not disturbing you? I mean, shouldn't you be studying or something?
Shouldn't you be solving a mystery or something?
I'm on a break.
What a coincidence. So am I. What's up?
Linda Penvelin. She just stays in bed all day, hiding behind a curtain. It's very weird.
Do you have any idea what the deal is?
Nope.
Well, just keep talking to her. As soon as she knows she can trust you, I'm sure she'll open up.
Linda's stepdaughter, Jane, she has this really weird picture book in her room.
What do you mean, a picture book?
I mean, pictures are all that's in this book. No words, just these strange hand-drawn images. And the book is old, like it's been around for centuries.
Drawings, huh? Maybe it's some kind of an ancient instruction manual. You know, for people who didn't know how to read.
Could be. When I asked her about it, Jane said her grandfather gave it to her. And then...
And then what?
And then she changed the subject.
Sounds like that book may prove to be pretty important.
Apparently,
maybe the coat of arms was on the book and I didn't notice.
Coats of arms.
Really? That's odd. You'd think there would be just one coat of arms for the whole family.
Believe me, the Penvelin family is nothing if not odd. Each coat of arms includes very distinct images and symbols.
Wonder why they're so different.
I don't know that yet, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's very important that I find out.
Nothing like a good sneaking suspicion to keep you on your toes, I always say.
I'll talk to you soon.
I'm already looking forward to it.
I just don't know what the meaning of this is. Aha! There we are. Okay, okay, I was looking for that. I didn't realize there was another page. I feel so stupid now. Okay, so... So Leo is east, and Pisces is west. Lepus is... Okay, Draco is the password. Okay, so looking at the photo again. So we're looking at north. So if he's north... Yes, I know, it's 10 p.m. Well, you know, it's around 10 p.m. where I am, too. If Draco's north... What's the north here? North is in red. Oh, and it's full. Okay. Alright. Draco's north. So then that just leaves this person here, which would have been completely new moon. Did it work? I thought I had it right. I thought I had it right. Did I do it wrong? Oh, I had this the wrong way. There we go.
Wonder what this is. This lens is supposed to go into a telescope that sits on a tripod.
Oh, hello? Oh, this. Alright, so what happens if we put this in here? Oh, we can't put it in yet? We're supposed to see if there's a telescope around here somewhere. Ask Jane, but she's asleep right now, so we might have to... Okay, let's save. Okay, so time. The fudge?
What is that? Oh, maybe I'd better have a look around.
I'm all scared now. Is it up those creepy stairs? We'll figure that out later. Jane?
She's probably sleeping. She's probably sleeping.
Seriously, what was all that laughing about?
Mrs. Drake, is that you? Hello? Mrs. Drake? Are you in there? Mrs. Drake?
Oops. I didn't arrange for you to visit Blackmoor Manor, so you could spend your time scaring the wits out of elderly women.
But I really had no idea Mrs. Drake would react like that. I mean, all I did was knock on her door.
It was the dead of night. What on earth were you expecting? For her to
Whoops.
get up and have tea with you?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Petrov. I guess I wasn't thinking.
Well, unfortunately, what's done is done, and there's nothing more to be said. Well, there's one more thing.
I'm fired.
Bingo.
Well, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Mrs. Drake, is that you?
Yeah, let's leave her alone there. Well. Okay, seriously. I'm supposed to look around here, but where are we looking? That was really awkward. Well, we can't go in the kitchen. Where exactly are we looking around, though?
Hey! Maybe I should try feeding
okay,
it
back up.
something.
Hey, what's all this? What is that?
Looks like John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
Seriously, what am I supposed to do? There's a strange noise in the middle of the night. What am I supposed to do now? There's Hermes.
I need something else for
find
this.
his crook. Tempest Fugit.
Looks like a piece is
A lot of
missing.
pieces seem to be missing. Hello?
Looks like a piece is missing.
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
This is not the right time. I need the key.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain. Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid bird. Say goodnight, Gracie.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone's sleeping. Go to your room and set your clock.
What time do most people get up around here?
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Set your clock for 6 a.m. Sweet dreams.
Alright.
Time has
So, there's nowhere to look. $3.15, huh? Alright. So what am I looking around for? Okay, don't do that. Okay, I need some help. What's going on? Okay, so I apparently can go back to sleep. I'm just... So what did the chanting mean? That was weird.
What's that?
Hello again.
He was Randolph's grandson and the first initiate. Odo did not have the proper qualities for Randolph's instruction.
Because he was stupid.
No, Jane. It's because Randolph believed that the proper qualities skip every generation. We talked about that, remember?
I guess.
Milo was a great soldier, just like his grandfather. And with his grandfather's help, he was victorious at Caen.
That was a battle fought in 1417, during the 100 Years' War.
That's right.
But I don't understand something. The 100 Years' War lasted longer than 100 years, right? So why do they call it that? Why don't they call it the 116-year
Interesting.
war. Huh?
Oh my, look at the time. We need to go over your geometry. Please open your book to page 46 and read silently.
Okay. That thing creeps me out. Creepy room again.
Hi, Linda.
Nancy? I can't believe you're still here. I thought for sure that... Maybe you can help me.
I know I can help you. Just tell me what's wrong.
I haven't told anyone what I'm about to tell you. Mostly because what happened is all my fault. I should have listened, but I didn't.
What did you do?
One day after Hugh left for Rome, I inadvertently discovered a secret passageway. I started to explore it. And pretty soon, I found this really old-looking message etched into the wall. When I read it, I realized it was some kind of ancient curse. I tried to laugh it off, but it was kind of unnerving. So I went back to my room and found a note on my nightstand. And on it was written the exact same curse. That very night, I started to feel strange. The curse has been coming true ever since.
Did anyone see you go into the passageway?
No, no one. You see, I'd been warned not to go poking around. By Hugh, Mrs. Drake, Ethel. They all said the manor is old and dangerously decayed, so I made sure no one was watching. And even if someone did see me in the passageway, I went directly to my room afterwards. How could someone write down the exact same curse and get it into my room before I came back? No, something else did this. Something not human.
Where is the secret passageway?
I can't tell you that. I've already caused my own doom. I won't do the same to you.
I can handle it, Linda, really.
You have no idea
I will if you tell
what
me.
you're up against.
Can I at least see the note that was left on your nightstand?
I burned it as soon as I read it. I don't know why I bothered telling you this. You can't do anything for me. I should have listened, but I didn't. And now what's done is done.
How well do you get along with Jane?
I've been giving it the old college try, believe me. But she can just be so strange sometimes.
Maybe she's just trying too hard to get you to like her.
That could be part of it, but she'll just do the oddest things. Like one night just after Hugh left, she came into my room and insisted I read a book to her.
That doesn't sound very odd to me.
The book was on monsters, vampires and werewolves and witches. I mean, what kind of little girl reads books like that? She fits right into this house, that's for sure.
She's just a little goth girl.
I'll see you soon.
Please.
Okay.
Hugh Penvillin here.
Hello, Mr. Penvillin. This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's visiting Linda. You know, from the United States, across the pond.
Yes, of course. Are you at Blackmoor?
Yes, I am, and I've talked to Linda.
Good for you, because frankly, that's something I've been quite unable to do lately. These temper tantrums of hers make rational discourse well nigh impossible.
How long have these tantrums been going on?
Ever since I left for Italy. We'll be talking on the phone about the weather or Jane's lessons or something equally innocuous, and suddenly she'll be bellowing at me and slamming the phone down.
Are you sure you didn't inadvertently say something, you know, argumentative?
I promise you, these rages of hers are totally uncalled for and quite unbearable. I love her dearly, but she's making things very difficult.
I understand that Mrs. Drake is your aunt?
Yes, Aunt Letitia. We're not very close, however. She's always been rather aloof, much more interested in being a Penvillin than a person, if you know what I mean.
Does Linda get along with her?
As far as I know, yes, although I have caught my aunt eyeing Linda strangely at times. And of course there's the 6-month habitation clause.
The what?
According to the Penvillin rules of inheritance, the spouse of Blackmoor Manor's current owner, that would be Linda since I'm the current owner, the spouse of the current owner must reside in the manor for at least 6 months. Should she or he leave the manor before 6 months is up, ownership of one half of the estate immediately passes to the next legal heir.
And that would be Mrs. Drake.
Interesting.
Correct.
I met your daughter Jane.
Quite the bundle of energy, isn't she?
I get the feeling that she's a little lonely.
I'm sure she is, what with a private tutor instead of school and Linda being under the weather. And coming back to Blackmoor no doubt reminds her of her real mother. Renee and I were divorced almost 2 years ago. Jane went into a bit of a tailspin for a while, but she's come to adore Linda. She's been calling her Mummy since the day we were married.
Have you spent much time on your father's computer? The one that's in the library?
I dare say I've never touched it. Mathematics, computer science, linguistics, all the things that fascinated my scholarly father bored me to tears. He gave up on me quite early on. With Jane, however, it was a different story.
What do you mean?
From the day she was born, my father doted on her, far more than he ever doted on me. Read to her, bought her books, games. Truth be told, I was a bit jealous. He passed away when she was still a toddler, so it's unlikely she remembers all the attention he showered on her. But I do, and I still find it so out of character as to be mystifying.
What do you know about the Beast of Blackmoor?
Pure medieval fiction, the product of little minds in an era of dangerously little education. I have forbidden Ethel to so much as mention it to Jane. Where did you hear about it?
The man doing research in the library, Nigel Mukherjee?
Another of my aunt's ideas. The fact that the Penvillens have never had a book written about them has been a perpetual source of social embarrassment for her.
How long has he had access to the library?
For months now. Not that he's much of a bother. He's quiet as a church mouse, and he never seems to set foot out of the library. He was recommended by a friend, and he has assured us over and over that the book he publishes will cast only a positive light upon the Penvillen name. Although, come to think of it, I never have seen the contract he agreed to sign, which was to put that promise in writing.
It was nice talking to you.
This is an extremely busy time for me, so I apologize in advance if you call and I'm unavailable.
I understand.
Good. Cheerio.
Let's order food. I don't know what happens if you don't eat food.
Sorry, chum. The Boar's Head pub is closed. Ring us back after 8 come days.
Good to know. What time is it now? Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's... Okay. Bang. I feel like I gotta take pictures of this. Bling, whoop, Okay. So. Bling. Whoop. Wah. Blading. Whoop. Wah. Bang. Bang. Okay, now if I can just remember which is which. All the way at the beginning. Okay, so. Bling. Whoop. Wah. Blading. Whoop. Wah. Shoot. This was bang. Okay. So, bling. Whoop. Wah. Blading. Whoop. Wah. Whoop. Wah. Oh, I did it! I did it! Why's this key open? Still doing that. I can't believe I figured that out. Sweet! With all that music, I really, really thought I was gonna... Alarm. Actually...
Boar's Head, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'd like to order some food.
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, pinky and perky and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. What the heck is a loop-de-loop? Let's try loop.
I'll have some loop-de-loop.
Okay, one loop-de-loop. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
Okay.
All right then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Baked potato!
I wonder if that's grease of some kind. I don't know.
That must be the food I ordered. Ah, loop-de-loop, otherwise known as soup. I'm hungrier than I thought. And Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder are just plain old bread and
butter! Yes, okay.
I can use my Johnny Rudder to grease up that lock outside Jane's room.
Yes, that's how you figured out. I figured it was like...
I'm stuffed.
Am I smart or what? I didn't even look up what it looked like.
Vir, viri, viro, viro, viro.
Vir is Latin for what word?
Man.
This'll loosen things up in there.
Oh, fudge. Ludus ergo s. What does that mean? I'm taking a picture of this. That was interesting. Those tiles outside can be moved around, which means something must happen when you get them in just the right sequence. Find out what.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
Can't ask Jane anything.
Check.
Wait, I mean, which one was Alan's coat of arms? I don't get it. Really good look through this stuff. Okay.
I haven't done that yet.
Okay, I'm a little stumbled right now. It's actually getting late, and I'm gonna have to get up in the morning. So, let's leave off here for now.